Hi friends, we now look at yet another topic, and this is the fourth topic since our previous videos were under the third topic. So this is the fourth topic where we are looking at relations and the functions. Relations and the functions. So a relation, normally under mathematics, we normally have a one-to-one relation, a one-to-many relation, a man-to-one relation, and also a man-to-many relation. Relation, it can also mean relationship between two or more things or two or more people. So let us now define function. We are told a function is an operation that is applied to a given set. That given set, it is known as the domain. And this is the domain we have here. This is the domain there. To a given set known as the domain of the values to give another set. The other set which will come out, it is known as the range. In other way around, the range, it is also known as the output. Then the domain is the input. Okay, the input to give out another set of values. What else? We are told that each element in the domain is related to only one element. As we can see here, we have 1 to this, 2 to this, 3 to this, 4 to this. Then we have also 5 to this. So only one element in the range. A function is represented by the letter F. So letter F represents a function. Now, let's see what we have under a function. We have an example here. We have the example where we are told that f of x, of course I've read it already, is equal to 2x. This x here, it stands for these values which we have here. The values, the domain are the values of x. Then the range, which are known also as the output, stands for the range. So this means that this function is 2 times x. Now what is x? If x is 1, meaning 2 times 1, the answer will be 2. That is the output or the range. If x is 2, we substitute what is x, we substitute it with 2. It will be 2 times 2, the answer will be 4. If we substitute it with 3, it will be 3 times 2. 2 times 3, we have 6. Not until we finish, we substitute 5, then we have 10. So such kind of mathematics or such kind of relations are known as a function. Okay, another definition, if we were to use this book according to the Zambian syllabus, this is a grade 11 book, and that's where we find the topic known as a function. I mean, this is for senior level, grade 10 up to grade 12. So if we use this book, the definition for function, it says a function is a one-to-one or a many-to-one mapping. In other way around, a function, it is a one-to-one because this is the value for the domain. It is giving us exactly one output or one range. So this is one-to-one, one-to-one, one-to-one. So this mapping here, it is a one-to-one. So this is a function. So we can also have another function or another mapping where we have things like this. Okay, we are told that it is also known as a many-to-one. A many-to-one mapping. We have something like this, where we have all these, they are coming to one point, or all these values of the domain, they are giving us the same output or the same range. Also, such kind of a mapping or such kind of relationship, it is also known as a function. So let us see what follows. Okay. Let us now look at the notations. There are some notations, or there are some important notations we have to note as we go further into the journey of relations and the functions. So the first notation is that y is equal to f open bracket x close bracket. Is a way of expressing that there is a function of x which maps x numbers into y numbers. There are numbers which are for x. What numbers are those? The numbers can be like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, or negative whatever. These numbers are the values of x. They are mapping onto the numbers or the values of y. That is the meaning. How is it read? Y is equal to f of x. That is the way we read it. So those numbers which maps x numbers into or onto y numbers. We have an example. The example is, given that f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, f of x is equal to 2x plus 3, then y is equal to f of x, then y is equal to f of x is the same as y is equal to 2x plus 2. It is the same as y is equal to 2x plus 2. Why? Because this f of x, the answer is this. F of x is equal to 2x plus 3. Then, if they say y is equal to f of x, this means that where there's f of x, we are going to replace it with what? With 2x plus 2. Why? Because this f of x is the same as this f of x, which is 2x plus 3. So what we are saying is y is equal to f of x. Now where there's f of x, we are going to replace it with what? With this value here. So meaning it will be 2x plus 3. That is the meaning of this statement. I hope you are getting the point. What else? F of x is equal to y is sometimes written as the f such that f is equal to y. So we normally put this. Sometimes it may not be written like this. It may be written like this. So the meaning is just the same. For example, we have f such that x is equal to, or x, I will say the arrow, then we say 2x, is the same as saying f of x is equal to 2x. So this is what I thought we can have for our introduction. Our next video will be under the inverse, the inverse of, or the inverse function. We'll look at the inverse function. Thank you so much.